If you're new here, you're welcome. And if you've been watching silently, thank you for staying. If you haven't seen my previous videos, you should really do so. This is Biselah's confession. Bisola Agbaje is from Ekiti State. At the time this story began, she was just 12 years old. Young, vibrant, and far too familiar with responsibilities for her age. Bisola came from a poor background. Her family could barely afford 2 square meals a day. She was the third child in a family of 4, and sadly, she wasn't particularly close to anyone at home. Not because she didn't want to be, but because survival often replaced emotional connection in her household. The only person Bisola truly confided in was a male friend, someone she later opened up to about everything that had happened. At the time, Biselah's family was drowning in financial hardship. Her mother believed strongly that everyone in the house, including the children, should help carry the burden. Bills were shared, responsibilities were pushed down to teenagers who were barely finding their own footings in life. Biselah's father was facing a serious crisis. He needed money urgently to settle a loan. If the deadline passed, his business, which is the family's main source of income, would be taken away. Time was running out. Bisola was a choir member in a church in Ekiti. She wasn't just a regular member, she was a worker, someone deeply involved. The pastor of this church was also one of her father's closest friends, a man the family trusted, a man seen as a spiritual guide and protector. Biselah's father, however, refused to ask for help from the pastor despite their friendship. Why? Was it pride or fear or something he sensed but couldn't explain? We may never know, but Bisola, seeing the pressure at home and feeling responsible, decided to act. Believing she was doing the right thing, Bisola went to the pastor's office. She shared her family's struggles. She spoke honestly. She hoped for help. The pastor listened and he promised to assist, but said she would need to come to his house later to collect the money. Bisola didn't see anything wrong with this. After all, he was a pastor, a family friend, someone her parents trusted. At this point, I have to pause. As a parent, no matter how hard life gets, children should never be pushed into adult responsibilities like this. And it's very possible Bisola's father didn't even know his daughter went to ask for help. But still, why did he refuse to ask his close friend himself? And why would a mother pressure teenage children to contribute financially in ways that expose them to danger? When children are desperate to help, they become vulnerable, and predators recognize vulnerability. Bisola never told anyone, and the silence lasted for years. What happened to Bisola? Let's find out in the part 2. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. This is Buried Confessions TV.